This is Rhonda Rawlings, News and Community Affairs Director for 107.3 Jamz, and I'm sitting here with Emmy award-winning broadcaster and journalist Ed Gordon. How are you tonight?
Good, Rhonda. How are you?
Doing great. Mr. Gordon is the keynote speaker for the City of Spartanburg's 23rd Annual MLK Unity Day. Can you tell us a little bit of something of what we'll be talking about tonight?
Well, they've asked me to talk to young people tonight, and one of the things I want to try to convey is the idea that really you can make a difference. All too often we talk about Dr. King, and it's ironic now, almost hard to believe that he's been gone now longer than he lived. And for many young people, he's just a face that they hear about.
Right.
And they know he's a guy that had a dream and he was killed, and that's pretty much all they know. But the reality is, for all the great words he left us, it was the actions of Dr. King and others who really made the difference. Those words would have been hollow without action. And the idea that you really can make a difference. You don't have to be an iconic figure like King to make a difference. The reality is, when Dr. King started, he was, quite frankly, although his father was very powerful and famous, he was, to a great degree, an obscure Southern preacher who was thrust in the Civil Rights Movement and changed not only this country, but the world. So I want to talk a little bit about what you can do and dream to be and the actions that have to follow it.
As I was speaking with you about earlier, I got the great opportunity yesterday to speak with Reverend Jesse Jackson, and he was saying, much like you were, that today's youth just don't know their history and don't know the legacy. So I'm really proud of the upstate because we have so many events. We just don't focus on the one day, Martin Luther King Day, but we take this opportunity as a day of service and a week of service.
Right, but it's important to make sure that we go beyond the day and the week. Often we get pride in knowing that we've taken a day off work to do quote service, and not just go to the malls and pick up on the sales. But if you only do the day or the week to a great degree, you tarnish the legacy. The aspiration should be to try to do something in your life on a consistent basis that gives service and gives change. And I know that life gets in the way, people have kids to pick up and bills to meet and the like, but there's always something that one can do to better the existence of another. And I say there's no greater gift, frankly, and it sometimes sounds cliche-ish, but it's true if you ever do it, to make a change in effect in someone else's life. And that's what we should aspire to.
Right. Now, Mr. Gordon, what would you say to the youth out there? What would be the number one thing that you would tell them to take away from Dr. Martin Luther King's legacy?
Well, that the dream or anything that you're trying to accomplish really does not come to you. It doesn't knock on your door. It doesn't visit you. It doesn't greet you. It's because you move to make a change. You are the conduit that brings the action to your life. And really it's about getting up and making a change and making a move and not just sitting on the sidelines and waiting for something to happen.
Perfect. Now, I know that you have a daughter, and you also have a foundation, Fathers and Daughters?
I do. It's called Daddy's Promise. It's a father-daughter initiative, a national initiative we started last year and have had great success with it. We ended this summer with a national dance in New York City. People from all across the country attended, and we're kind of gearing up for this year's events, and we're excited. I have a website, daddyspromise.com, and we ask people to go on and send us their favorite father-daughter pictures. We have more than 3,000. I think we're close to 4,000 now, pictures from all across the country. Many of my celebrity friends have sent some pictures, but most of those pictures are just from people who are sending their favorite father-daughter pictures. And I got tired of hearing about men who weren't involved. It's a huge problem in our community in particular, and there are a lot of absentee fathers. But there are a lot of fathers who are doing the right thing, and this initiative really salutes that special relationship.
Great. That was something that was really dear to my heart, too, because my dad has passed away, but I think he was the absolute best father ever. So I might send my picture in.
Well, we look forward to it. Absolutely.
Okay, great. We also have to say that Mr. Gordon, not only being intelligent and an Emmy Award winner, was also one of People Magazine's 50 most beautiful people.
Yeah, you know, they were at 49 and tired that day, and I just happened to be walking by, and they tapped me. But you know, my buddies tease me endlessly about that. But you know, it's a fun honor, and I appreciate it. But you know, I'm sure there's some folk who would quibble with that and wonder why. Maybe.
I don't think so. But thank you so much for your time.